Welcome, 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 welcome to the big gray house. It's gray. It's gray. It took me a little while to figure that one out. I hope everyone's good. I hope everyone's good. Dog is barking. The dog is barking. I need, good morning. I need a pen. Hold up, buttercups. Hey. Hey. I need a pen. I'll use this. All right. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hold up. Guys. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You like the stickers? You like the stickers? I feel like putting a sticker right here on my forehead. So, how are you guys? You guys good? You guys good? Look at these little dinosaurs. Beast mode. Look at this. That is cute little dino. He's just so cute. I'm going to put him right there, okay? Lonnie had a project with stickers. I'm good. How are you guys? Good morning. Good morning. Why does this keep leaking on me? Why does this keep leaking on me? So, I'm going to spend some time with you guys. We're going to do earth, wind, fire, and water. All right, let's do earth first because I think I labeled it earth, wind, fire, water. So, yeah, okay. So we'll start with earth for weekend energy. So I'm not breaking down good morning every single zodiac, okay? Hey, mama, I'm just going to break down, we'll start with earth. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, okay? But one reading. Okay. Good morning. Good morning. And if someone wants a timestamp for me, that would be awesome sauce. I know La Mama usually does, but she's on the road. So if I think about it and write it down, all right. My kitty. Yeah, I don't know. She's over there. My Cass. She's a Russian blue. So she's a Russian blue. She's pretty. She's pretty special. She's a special one. Happy Friday, Maria. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. If I sound like I'm struggling for air, I kind of am struggling for air. So let's do Earth, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. That came out all wrong. I'm just going to pull one of these cards, and then I'm going to use my Humometric deck. Hey, hey, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Perfect timing, perfect timing. No? Okay. Hold up, buttercups. My back is like rocking all of a sudden. Alright, so they just want to give me a whole bunch at a time, so that's fine. So I'm going to pull a couple of those, I'm going to pull one of these, and then I'm going to do the other one. Pull you an Alice card. Pull you an Alice card. I missed that. Say that again. And it's 444. You guys just saw that. I saw something. I saw something. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Earth. Earth elements, weekend energy. Good morning. Good morning. So, good morning. Look at all you guys up so early. Yeah, I don't know the order. It's just Earth. Just Earth. So Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. All right, so yeah, she's an awesome cat. Okay, so right off the bat for Earth, okay, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Before I even get into this, it's like you're beginning to it's beginning to own your own dream. Okay, so it's creating your own life. All right, Empress energy. All right. And then for the Ganesha, you pulled energetic movement, which is a 5, so that's major change. Okay, so it's like going, moving. Okay, no stagnancy. I see 88 up there. 88, and then you pulled attraction. It's safe for you to love and get to know each other. Okay, so you know what? Right off the rip, what this is telling to me is there's quite the chemistry that you obviously, my Virgos, Capricorn, and Taurus have with somebody. But you feel like it's not safe. All right, it's like it's not safe to get to know each other. So there's major hesitation but there's forward movement. Okay, so it's like, but I don't think it's even related to this situation when it comes to love. So it's like right now, and I'm telling you, I didn't even pick up on that until 9. It's 32 and then the number 5. So you got 5, 5. So this is a 10. All right. And if you've been seeing 10, 10, because that just stuck out to me, it's the universe basically just saying to you, like, they got you. Like, go and create. Okay, it's time to create. Stop hesitating. Just go after it. It's all about power and leadership and moving forward. Okay, so 32 and then 5. So you got 5, 5 right next to each other too. And you had the 88. But so this is movement. This is you going. This is your dreams are telling you something. Some of you are not even dreaming. Well, you're dreaming, but you're not remembering them. It's kind of like a deep, deep sleep. Okay. But it's like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like a transcendental, stop whining, please. What's the matter, baby? It's okay. It's like a transcendental type thing. So it's like, you just wake up with the knowledge. Okay. So it's like, whoa, where'd that come from? Oh, or like, whoa, that was a big word. You know, like, I don't even know where that came from. Like, it's so random. And if you wake up with like songs, like my mom had the whole backyard cleaned out. Okay. It's been years. There's a big pond back there and trees have fallen throughout the years. And she finally this is just an example. Okay. She finally just, the landscapers went and cleaned it all out and it looks, awesome. But she's like a little bent out of shape because she loves her ferns and there's tons and tons of ferns back there. So those kind of got ripped out, but it's just, when I was sitting back there and having my coffee, the whole example, goosey goose, I understand. It's okay, baby. The first, it's like, and I just woke up, like, it was like a complete fog and it was just like 2 days ago. And the first word that came to me was like agriculture. And I'm like, huh, like, even though I'm not going in that direction. And then the next thing you know, I'm sipping on my coffee and the song came to me and it was, it was like, everything's gonna be okay, everything's gonna be all right. But it wasn't that song, but it was something like that. Like, but it was like old school, like, I can't like necessarily remember. So it's like, it's that type of energy. So it's like, you don't remember your dreams, but all of a sudden you have all this like stuff, info, like randomness, but that's a synchronicity. Okay. So that's like your own, that is your message. It's trying to remind you of your dreams. But I'm telling you, like, some of you just got like a burst of a wind. Okay. Because there's forward movement here. So it's like no one's slowing down anytime soon when it comes to just your life in general and what's happening with you spiritually. Romantically, you know, you're struggling a little bit because you don't feel like it's safe. And as much as you want to get to know this person, you don't feel like it's safe. So, but what chemistry you guys have? And I just sounded like, well, what you just have? Like, oh, what big eyes you have? Who does that? What movie's that? What big Little Red Riding Hood? I think that's what it is. So I don't know. It's almost like, I think it's just your nerves. Little Red Riding Hood, right? So I don't know if you're dealing with like a big bad wolf or you're the big bad wolf. There's definitely tension between you and somebody, okay? But it's like, if anything, it's like there's attraction there. But if anything, it's like it's not like you're turning your back, but it's like, again, it's like you're not paying attention to it right now because it's like, you know, it's like some of you legitimately feel like, you know, as much as you want to get to know this person, it's not, I'm not saying you don't necessarily feel safe with them. I mean, it says, you know, it's safe for you to love. So it's a safety thing, but it's not, it's about opening your heart and receiving, you know, it's all this new energy that's coming at you, you know, bonds deepening, that kind of stuff. And it's like, so it's like hesitation when it comes to anything romantic. Okay. And now I'm going to pull from my, my deck. And at the bottom of the deck, you have Revelation. So at the bottom of Ganesha. So see what I'm saying? So there's some type of clarity that's going to come your way. Like I got my clarity. And I have strong earth in my chart. And I just got clarity the other day on something, on quite a few things actually. You know what I mean? So I kind of know what it's saying besides like the whole, you feel safe, like that's your own soul. So I don't know how you feel, but like the way they're making me feel for you guys is like, it's more of a fear or a hesitation, you know, because it's like you want to get to know each other. So like this is what's going on, whether it's your thought, someone else's thought, external energy, you know, this is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, all right, energy. And yeah, because it's like you're creating a brand new life, you know, so it's like you really are. And it's like you're doing it very very daintily. Things are moving quicker than you think they are. Okay. And some of you are just getting this, like you're just getting this shift. All right. It's telling me to just read the first, not telling me like that. Let me just read the first. Oh, and I opened right to it. I knew there was a reason. Be focused on your highest goals and your intentions when it comes to your day-to-day activities and create real transformations. Ganesha's dancing representing you being very focused and kind and motivated. Okay. And you're very active. So it's like, and it's these two cards are different. Okay, so it's like creating that reality, the transformation. So it's like these two cards are meshing, okay, and they're completely two different decks. So I don't know if like you're feeling drained. I don't think so. Maybe some of you. And if you're feeling drained, I don't think you're really in that Virgo, Cappy, Taurus energy then, because this is all about creation and moving forward and feeling it and being energetic. Okay. And when it comes to whatever this love situation is, it's like as much as you guys are attracted to each other and it's like in your heart, it's like spirits like, come on, get to know each other type thing. But it's like it's all about your heart chakra being opened. So there's just a little hesitation there. Okay. So earth, please. Wkend energy for my earth signs. Whoa, that like did like a whole bunch of yada yadas. All right, so it's the Ace of Pens, so it's the power of the earth, okay? So this is that creation, this is that movement, this is spirit giving it to you. All right, this is a brand new opportunity. This also talks about work, it talks about time. All right, it just talks about the power of creation, okay? because the power of creation is pretty dang spectacular. You got the Seven of Swords. So it's like unstable effort somewhere. Okay. So it's like, see what I'm saying? Like somebody's not putting the effort into this love situation anymore because it's just, they don't feel safe, whether it's you or this other person. It's, you know, or if you have a chance to have a new start and you guys just started yapping, it's like somebody already off the bat was like, I'm not putting the effort into this anymore. Like it's not, it doesn't feel right. And it's not that it doesn't feel right. It's the fear is talking them out of it or talking you out of it, you know. But with these two being right next to each other, it's almost like you have this new opportunity. And if you don't learn how to open your heart and maybe speak from your soul, you know, you might sabotage a situation. And I think it's linked to love. I just kind of wanted different stories, but it's like, I got love here and now I'm placing them here. And I kind of feel like, what is this? So it's like, you're definitely putting the time and effort for damn sure into yourself and into your future. Feeling attractive. I don't know if you're working with beauty products or you're in that type of industry, but that's Venus all day. Okay. Putting time and effort where it's needed. And then where it's safe for you to love, it's like, I'm telling you, like somebody's about to sabotage their situation because it's almost like you just don't feel safe. So I don't know what happened. It's not like safe. Like to me, it's like, I don't see domestic. Okay. It's more, are you going to put the effort in? Because this Seven of Swords is lack of effort. You know, it's just unstable, you know, but it's like the opportunity could possibly be here over the weekend or it's already been presented to you. And it's like, okay, you know, just going to shut it down. It's that type of energy. And it's like, okay, so it's the Eight of Swords. So it's like a shortened fuse, kind of feeling restricted, but it's like a fuse, you know, so it's like getting to know each other with the lovers. So it's quite the bond. And somebody definitely knows that the divine is leading this. And it's like, I don't think anyone's restricted. I will tell you though, if for some reason someone's restricted, that it's like the divine restricted it. But like, to me, this is somebody about to sabotage their own situation. So to me, I don't really feel like in this situation, anyone's tied up when it comes to another lover. I don't feel third party because you got a new start here. So to me, it's like you got two single people. You're attractive, you're single, you're you know, you're living life, you're living in the moment, you're going, you got to burst the energy. But it's this whole safe thing. It's a fear. All right. So it's like you're only restricting yourself if you don't move forward. All right. It's like you're only going to slice your own throat, because this is that card that came out last week where I was like, one's like, here you go, like break the chains. But the way the sword's going down with the gentleman, it's like he's about to slice his own throat, you know, because like, I don't know what's here, why this person feels so restricted. They came out together. I truly don't feel like there's another lover here, because there would not be a new opportunity. Unless I was to do this singly, but I'm not doing it. That's not even a word, but I'm not doing it singly. Court just made up a new word. Court just made up a new word. Word, bird. So let me find out what this restriction is real quick. Well, this is not it. This just wanted to come out. So it's the Six of Wands. So it can be victorious, you know, because I'm going to put that with that. But tell me about the Eight of Swords. So it's like it can work out. There could be small movement, small change possibilities. But tell me about this Eight of Swords. Somebody's restricting themselves from getting to know somebody else. Okay, so it's, see, the Ten of Pence. So it's actually a great thing, and this is wealth. Okay, so it's like, I don't know if somebody thinks somebody else is too materialistic and they're like, I'm not dealing with this. But to me, it's like someone's stopping themselves from their own happiness. Someone's about to sabotage a situation here. Okay, so I really, really hope you guys can work on that. We do have the King of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so I hope you guys can work on that. if you don't have much of a love life going on and you're not in this predicament, this is just about following your passion when it comes to everyday life and what it is that's going on energetically with you right now, you know. And it's somebody definitely has a move here. Like, this could also be saying that there's a lover that's about to move, because that's straight up travel. Okay. Especially with whatever's going on over here. So Spirit's basically saying, if you guys take the chance and get to know each other, it's going to give you the 10 of Pence. Okay. It's a beautiful foundation. And I didn't see any 3, so I'm not seeing somebody else with another lover right now. I'm just not, okay? It just talks about this new foundation. And it could be, you know, the two of you feel like you're bonded. You know, it's like the two of you feel like it's a meant to be scenario. It's like, what, you know, it's like, it's inevitable. We got to work together. We got to eat together, sleep together. It's that type of energy. And it's like, that can be overwhelming. Okay. And somebody's just kind of blowing it off because someone doesn't want to involve their emotions. Somebody doesn't want to talk about anything emotional right now. So it's like, hey, let's just shut it down type energy. So I don't know what's going to happen between you guys. All I know is that besides the love situation, the external energy, spiritually, and just work, your health, all that, looks great. All right. So your best advice for my Virgo, Capricorn, Tauruses. Actually, best advice for my Taurus. I'm gonna do it singly. I don't know what that word came from, singly. Singly. I'm gonna do it singly. All right. So my Tauruses, you have an awakening. Okay, so it's like, look at things from a different perspective. All right. If you feel like there's a standstill, it could be because you're the one sabotaging it. I don't know. But it's important to be yourself. And that's that whole energy of attraction and the Ace of Pence. So I really feel like you are. So my Tauruses, it might be the opposite energy. It really just depends. But like, there's an awakening. So it's almost like maybe you know somebody's going to sabotage the situation. So you're like, forget about it, you know? So Capricorns, please. Capricorn. Capricorn. Best advice for my Cappies. My little leprechauns. Yep, that just happens. Capricorn, you get the 9 of Air. Okay, so it's like someone's just expecting the worst. Okay, it's like self-fulfilling prophecies, sleepless nights. All right, so I don't know if this is you or external to you, because to me it's like you're sleeping and you're moving. All right, so I'm not sure if this just hasn't happened yet, but like, to me it's that self-sabotaging energy, you know. So it's like, get yourself out of this self-sabotaging energy. So I feel it's my Cappies that's about to sabotage a situation, and it's like, there's knowledge here, there's something here, clarity, there's something, and it's like, okay, well, if you're gonna sabotage, then you know that's on you. Stop, you know, stop expecting the worst. Virgos, please, Virgos. So that's a tough one. Okay, so be careful, be careful. And then you got the 9 of Water. So you had 5, 5, 8, 8, 9, 9. So this is a dream coming true. All right, concerns fade away, love life, that type of thing. Virgo, it could be good health too. All right, but this is something coming in. So it's like this lover is here. It's like, it can be a dream, guys. It is the 10 of Pence. There's movement, you know. So it really just depends on if this is your energy or external. So the love seems to be a tiny bit tricky. But external energy, spirituality wise, health, I mean, looks great. And if your health's kind of like, it's gonna get better, especially with this movement they're giving you. Okay, it's like they're legitimately giving you a dose. Like it's almost like you ever wake up and feel like a new person, and not like, oh, I'm a brand new person, yay me. It's just that energy of like, this is great. Like, listening to music, like, just like, even your morning routine's different. Like, even like whether you got kids or not, it's just like you're gonna feel that. And considering it's 5-5 right next to each other, there's no way that eventually you won't. Okay, so if it hasn't hit yet, it's gonna hit real soon. It's gonna hit real soon, my little love buggies. Let's do wind. Let's do wind. Okay. Why is my coffee leaking? So annoying. Frustrating. Hey. Okay, so there's that. And let's do wind. Somebody wants to write down 26. So wind. Let's save that for a minute. So Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Okay. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. I can't believe that just came to my head. You know what came to me this morning too when I was driving? Earth angel, won't you be mine? So, somebody's grandparents are coming through. Somebody's aunt, uncle, somebody's loved ones is just kind of like coming through. Okay. That's like, it's like a special message. I don't know what that's all about, but it's like, I think it's just like they're with you. Okay. Some of you, and it's funny that came through because animals just came through. It's messages from Rabbit, but it's like service to the animal world. So it's like somebody is definitely communicating to the animals right now. Like whether you're a veterinarian or you're just like a technician or, you know, you're a zoologist, marine biologist, ocean, whatever it is you do, okay? Or there's just a strong thing with you with animals right now. I mean, even if you live in the city, I'm telling you, it's like, it's so random. Like you see a bunny cross the road or you see like a bird swoop in front of you, or it's all of a sudden like bird life, or I'm telling you, it's random. Like, oh, I got stuck at a stoplight. Like, go figure, there was a effing deer in freaking 3rd and 4th Street. You know, it's something like that. Because it's obvious. Or to me, this is primal too. But there's something going on with eyes. There's more than like meets the eye right here. But this is you being able to, if you need comfort, animals are really good right now for you. Okay? It's that type of energy. And it's like, I don't know if you don't like animals. I don't really look at it like that. I mean, whoever you're dealing with has some lips on them too. Because even the bunny's got some lips. Okay, so it, you know, to me, it's just when it's that help. It's that, I'm not going to read the whole thing, but I know animals are really good. I know animals are really good to have around. Or it's just that special message you're getting, but it's like that white rabbit. So I don't know if it's attached to some type of magic too, but understand the need of creatures, wild things, wildlife, but still obviously in the human world. But there's something here. I mean, it is so strong. So, and the message I got was somebody's here with you. So I don't know if it's a past one coming to you as an animal. You know, you're sitting at the park bench. It's, you know, it's something like that where it's like That's the biggest message. It's not really having to dig into it and it's like, go work with animals because you got a knack for it. If you've been leaning towards animals, or there's been something there that's pushing you towards like animals, like that type of stuff, then yeah, go ahead. But like, to me, I feel like, hi Finny. To me, I feel like this is like an animal coming at you like that, whether, you know, spirit guide, ancestor, your loved ones. To me, it's something like that. Okay. It doesn't necessarily have to be a rabbit, but considering I see these red eyes, I feel like it's like a reflection. So I don't know if you see them at nighttime. Owls, you know, it's something where it's like you question it, or you guys needed the you just needed that confirmation or whatever it is I'm trying to say, you know. So because it's red eyes, so it's like that reflection, you know. So it's like they're telling you something, but it's like a yes or a no, whatever. If you're asking, is it a yes or a no, whatever it is you're asking, it's like you both got the same color eyes. It's like, but it's almost like, you know, it's like that's your answer. And so somebody we're dealing with Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, you know, it probably can be like nocturnal right now too, just up all night, restless. All right. But you pulled innocence. Okay. So it's like looking something with purity. Okay. It's like that childhood. Well, this is not even linked to childhood, but it's that childhood. Well, it is for me, childhood energy type thing coming at you. Feeling that freshness. Okay, so fresh and so clean. I don't know if someone's using Irish Springs, but I even like the smell of Irish Springs. I love when I'm out and about and I'm like, someone's using Irish Spring. All right, so it's just like saying the simplest gestures of love and respect can go a long way, especially even when it's the toughest of hearts. Okay, so I wasn't expecting this. In this card, there's an aura around Garnetia that, you know, portrays the innocence. Hi, Finn. I knew you were going to do that. Thank you. Go lay down. The dog's down here. Come over here, Finny. Come on. Or not. Lucy, come on. Enough. It's soft. It's still. It's universal. It's an opportunity. Okay, that's going to help you create your desires right now. Be willing to release any type of criticism. Have you noticed yourself becoming increasingly critical over time as you gather more experience or thoughts or any type of situation? You're being offered an opportunity right now to approach a situation and renew peace. If you're making changes with a job, a situation, school, relationships, or even a direction in your new path, approach this with a sensible exploration, with excitement, curiosity as a child. Okay, so there it was. Be willing to let go of any preconceived ideas or anything that's been holding you back. Allow your heart to follow in the place of peace. Every day, Ganesha is guiding you to renew your minds and refresh thinking. With Ganesha's assistance, complete each situation as encountered. Okay. Be accountable for your own decisions and your own actions and the results. Just know that you are responsible and we are here to assist. And you do need to make some serious decisions, but make them with greater consideration. Okay. Was that backwards the whole time? I'm sorry. So, hold up. Was it backwards the whole time? I don't know. But it's that childhood thing like I was feeling too, but like it's more about you guys right now being in a situation where it's kind of like there's an opportunity here as a situation. It's a situation to renew peace with somebody, okay? And whatever this is tough on your heart. It's tough on your soul. Okay. So that speaks a lot. Here, Finn, come here. So there's something going on there. All right. So let's get to the love. Let's get to the love. And I almost just said love doctor. And what was the other one I was just thinking? Just a song that came to me. So just know that there's, you know, it's like guided, but like, I don't know, there's some type of confirmation here that you were looking for, and this is it, you know, and it's saying go have that innocence about you. Go start new. Look at something differently. Like, obviously it's hard. Okay. I don't know if it's linked to Earth, because it's like I saw all that emotion with Earth with the safety thing, but Earth, wind, fire, water. I mean, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, please. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. That's too many. That's too many. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Go restore peace. All right. It's like you can't even find your own inner peace right now with something. For some of you, for either an Aquarian, Libra, or Gemini. All right. Pulled passion. So it's like, allow your heart to sing with joy. That's that whole, it's that inner peace. It's the whole heart chakra. All right. So there's something that's, it's like disturbing to you almost. It's almost like anger, but not anger. Like with these red eyes, it's like there is some type of anger, pain, bloodshot, and it's not from smoking. It's like either crying or just not lack of sleep, that type of thing. And it says let go of control issues. All right, so it's like somebody's controlling their emotions. You pulled forgiving and learning, give your relationship a chance, and soulmate. All right, so whatever this is, it's like you're holding on to something. It's like you gotta let it go. Either forgive yourself, emotions wise, yeah, forgive yourself, forgive your family. Again, it's like giving a relationship a chance. So I don't know if you know this person, because it's like forgiving and learning. So it's like you're either learning from your past mistakes or vice versa, moving forward, or this is external to you. But it's like calling in your soulmate, but it's like not taking action. Someone is trying to control a situation here. Okay, so one of my air signs is definitely trying to control, and if you ask me, it has the have a good day. It's that whole emotional, because that whole innocence thing is standing out to me like strong, but it's like yeah, it's your heart. It's being triggered, but I don't know if in the right way. So it's like you're constantly seeking answers, or just yes, no, or just like, I want to see something. I gotta know if it's really you. If it's you, come back. Or I want to see this. So if this is like really happening, like it's like you feel it. So stop, because you feel it. There's passion. It's like you're calling this person in too. So it's like, I don't know if you guys are dreaming about each other, thinking about each other, but it's like this right here. Okay, it's like, I don't know how you're trying to control it. All right, and it's like that devilish look still. So I don't know what it's linked, kind of. All right, so it's like trying to control the situation, but it's like fury, it's like anger, it's like one-upping or something. I'm not quite sure. All right, but it's like as soon as you heal from the past, you can move on in your present moment and give something a shot. So there's some type of relationship where it's like experience, like give something a shot, and it's like you kind of know it's there too. So like I said, I normally do, and this is kind of, and I didn't want to mention it until the end, but normally, guys, for those that are new, welcome. But normally I do one solid weekend energy, because every zodiac somehow is in that energy. But today I was like, let's just break it down for them, okay? Because I know they enjoy it. But if you think about it, it's like it all meshes anyway. So it's telling me it's linked, okay? So that means everyone's gonna be linked to the whole story. This is why I don't constantly do just Gemini, or that's why I just do raw loves twice a month, because it's like there's really no need. It's just kind of telling you a different story in a different way, but in bottom line, it's the same energy, okay? It just gives you a little more insight with something or someone else. But again, it's like I have Aquarian in me strong when it comes, it's in my house of communication, and that's why I'm good at communicating that type of stuff. But like, if I had Aquarian somewhere else in my chart, it'd be so much harder, you know, to release or forgive. You know, it just depends on where that Aquarian sits or where that Libra sits, because a Libra would know to give something a shot if that was the case. A Libra would know to balance out the scales, you know. But it's like, and then you have that Gemini energy, or it's just the energy of all these air signs right now. It's like trying to control your emotions, because it's like, yes, all air signs have emotions, guys, but like most air signs are more it's not necessarily, but when it comes to love, okay, way more analytical, logical, okay, and not always, it just depends. Well, yes, but like it depends on the topic, okay. So I'm not saying what every scenario, it depends on the topic. Whatever this is, someone's trying to control it. And it's like, if you give something a chance with this innocence card, what Ganesha is saying is like, go find that peace. You have an opportunity to restore peace with somebody, and it's like, it's right here. So this is external energy to you, or vice versa. The opportunity is here to restore. And it's like, and then they're saying, give it a shot. And it's like, there's desire here again. There's that chemistry that I was talking about in the first go around with Earth, and now the first go around with Wind is passion. Okay, so it's like you guys have that towards each other, but there's resentment, there's anger, it's someone's just trying to control the situation. That's it. Okay, so go enjoy life. At the bottom of this deck is play. You know, recapture that romance, opening your heart, your youthfulness, which is linked to the innocence. At the bottom of this one, it's delight. All right. It's like the other one. It's the 3. It's going and creating. All right. So I really need you guys to understand, you know, I'm strong Cancer, Cappy, Scorp, Taurus. Okay. And right now, a lot of the times, you know, what I do for my career, where I'm moving right now, going forward, what I'm going through, I'm mostly air and fire. All right. When it comes to external energy. Sometimes it really just depends, guys. Every like week or two, I'm telling you, it switches. It really does. It really truly does. Okay, so you need to be aware of that. So tarot is a tool to learn, okay, about energy and messages and what you're going through. So it's like, if you're watching certain zodiacs and you're not resonating, it's because you're in the other ones right now, depending on where your chart is. Okay. So it's important, if you're going to take something from each read, you're not just focused on your sun, moon, rising, Venus, you know. What about your Pluto? What about your Neptune? You know, where's your Uranus sitting? Because if that's coinciding with anything and you feel off or mental, or like, I can't do this, like, that's just Uranus, you know. And then it's just stuff like that, guys. You know, where's your Jupiter? You guys forget about that. If Jupiter's the closest planet, depending on where things are stationed, you're going to be in your Jupy energy. Your Jupy energy. So, anywho, Wind, okay, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, my little gummy bears. What are we looking at? What are we looking at? You got a message for somebody coming through, and I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's release. I feel like it's release. Like, release. I don't know if somebody was on board with you before, and now that they're passed over, it's like they even see something differently. It's like they want you to get on board with something. I'm not quite sure. Justice, okay, there's that Libra energy too, but it's the Lord of Truth. So it's like, go tell somebody that you're passionate about them, or if you're angry with them, tell them you're angry with them. You know, if it's like you got something to say it. You know, it's that type of energy. Evening out the scales, balancing something out. You know, you got strong Saturn. Somebody's got a strong Saturn right now in like an air sign. But you got the 4 of Swords. So it's like rest. You know, it's like let go of control issues. So it's like breathe. just breathe for a minute, you know? It's like you've already healed from a situation. So if you're at the Four of Swords again, that means something's still irking you. It's that type of energy. But let the strife go. Balance out the scales. Let whatever this is go. Whatever it is somebody's trying to control, let it go. There's, you know, there's somebody important here. No matter, I was just going to say, even if it's a friendship, but there's passion here, okay? So it's more than just a friendship with somebody, and they could have strong Libra in their chart, whoever this is that we're referencing, okay? And then we got the moon. All right, and the sun. So see, damn, holy shit. The moon and the sun. So right off the bat, the two of you are completely different, but like you're the best of each other. It really is like that, okay? It's like it's the fire, it's the passion. It's the sun and the moon. It's like the sun, moon, and stars, guys. It's you complement each other even though you're so different. The fact they came out together, it's like it's your opposite. And it's like, for me, it's like forgiving and learning. So it's like it's that clarity. It's getting out of confusion. It's the flux, the reflux, the stop and go. You know, it's that type of energy. Or you could be dealing with a strong, you know, someone's got a strong moon in Pisces, or, you know, Pisces sun, or to me that it doesn't really matter what that's all about. To me it's like get out of the confusion, you know, give something a shot. It's that clarity, do the right thing. There's this passion. So it's like, but there's got to be anger here. But this is also linked to whomever is crossed over. They've given you your answer. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, please. Seven of Swords. So again, and to give your relationship a chance. See, the Seven of Swords was under the other one like that too. I'm telling you. Somebody is like sabotaging energy. It's like someone doesn't want to forgive somebody. Somebody's got to be holding a grudge. There's got to be anger. So it looks like, you know, this weekend, it looks like, be careful, guys, because it literally looks like sabotaging energy. So it's like, if somebody comes around or you have a conversation or whatever's happening in your life right now, I'm telling you, like, I don't know if you're surrounded by deceptive energy. I'm not really looking at this as deceptive energy. I'm looking at it as sabotaging your own situation when there's something here. So, you know, I don't know. I don't know if you're arguing with someone right now, if you guys are going back and forth, and it's like, you're just like, effing enough. Enough. And it's like, I don't know. Some of you definitely got that clarity when it came to Pisces too. And I don't know if it's a Pisces moon, Libra sun, Leo sun. I'm telling you, like, that's a strong message there. It's like, if somebody said something to you, I don't know if you just want someone to forgive you, vice versa. I don't know if someone's learning a lesson, not learning a lesson. You know, I don't know. I just know if you want to restore the peace, you got to let go of whatever somebody's trying to control. So I feel like there's definitely a situationship, okay? There's definitely something. This is not like there's nothing not going on in my life. So if there's, again, there's no love life, you're about to sabotage a new opportunity somewhere with this message from Rabbit and Innocence, because it's like whether it's a friend, lover, because we're talking, hey, no lover. So if it's a friend, a work opportunity, if it's anything like that, be real careful, because it's almost like it's very sabotaging energy, you know? And I mean, we didn't even get to fire and water yet. And it's like, the theme this weekend is like self-sabotage, you know? And it's like, we saw that with the Lovers card too. All right, so we got the foolish man with the Two of Cups. So it's like taking a giant leap of faith here. And it's like, I'm going to take a giant leap of faith, or are you going to sabotage your situation? You know, you could be dealing with an Aquarius Pisces too, because a foolish man is Aquarian Pisces. So you got strong Pisces on my board, strong Aquarian, strong Leo, strong Libra. And this is you guys' energy. All right. And the Lovers came out before too. So it's like you've been calling this person in. Prayers have been answered, but yet you're still looking for more. It's like you're looking for more. And it's like, it's almost like, not Spirit's frustrated, but it's almost like, how many effing answers do you want before you just talk about something? Like, how many times, how many synchronicities do I have to send you? How many times do I gotta send this particular thing your way? How many times does this one have to hit you up? Like, see that frustrating energy I'm feeling? So it's like, it's not really Spirit like being angry, but it's like you're calling this person in. It's like you know you could give it a shot. You know there's something there, and it's like you're not doing nothing. You're not letting go of whatever it is you're trying to control. You know, it's like, how many times do you need to ask this particular guide, spirit guide, or person? Like, how many times? Like, this person has answered over and over. You're being guided. You know what I'm saying? It's that type of energy. Please don't tell me to calm down. I'm telling you what I'm seeing and what I'm feeling as an empath. Please don't do that. You want to understand what's happening? Pay attention. You want to just get rid of him right now? I got a lot of love for you, but I'm not doing that right now with you. It's like, give me an effing break. He's a normal too. He's a regular. So somebody apparently is in this energy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, anywhoosie. You know, I knew it was a matter of time before this came out, you know? So it's like, and it's not like you guys are going to argue and fight, but it's like, I'm trying to stress to you what it is they're having me feel in a very calmly manner, because compassion is needed here. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a lover. This is a Two of Cups scenario. It's like a divine thing, like restoring peace. And it's like, I feel like the energy is coming from both ends. I don't feel like it's just one person. You got two people that might be sabotaging a situation with somebody they have quite the connection with. Okay? So, you know what I mean, jelly beans? So, and I really was not upset. But I'm telling you, like, that's what's happening with Spirit. How many pushes do you need? How many answers do you need? How many? So it's like, I feel like somebody thinks they're being set up. If that makes sense to you. Like, somebody thinks somebody's just coming around to set somebody up for it just to fail. It's negative thoughts. You know what I mean? Where it's like, you don't need that type of negativity in your life. So if you're in that negativity, get out of it, because it's like you're getting sign after sign after sign after sign, and it's like you're still like, I want more. And it's like, stop. You know what? Like, if you can't recognize what's happening, then sabotage your own situation. That's what this is. Okay? So I think somebody has like an ulterior motive or something. Like, somebody's just, I'm not quite sure what it is. You know, it's personal. It's between you guys. Best advice for my Libras. Best advice for my Libras. So, and a lot of my air signs are in that Libra energy too, of wanting to restore this passion with somebody. But it's like, it's like, I don't know if you got a strong Leo or Pisces, something holding you back, or it's this person where it's like, I don't know, maybe you think somebody just doesn't understand, but if that's the case, you got some stubborn ass energy on the board here. So we got renewal with the Knight of Cups, okay, with my Libra. So it's like falling in love, wedding proposals. I need to rebalance, and it was right there with my Libra, okay. It's invitations going out. So this is somebody new coming at you too, or it's this person, because we also have renewal. All right, so it's like a favorable assessment, okay, going in a brand new direction. All right, so it's like I almost feel like it's this whole read because we started off with Libra. I feel like this is the advice for the whole read, but I'm going to keep going. Okay, it's like use that passion. Be Romeo. Be Prince Charming and go renew something. All right, go find the innocence in something again. It's that inner peace. You have an opportunity to restore and balance out the scales. Whether you're arguing or not, it's like, but somebody's just like, nope, somebody's going to sabotage it, or you're going to sabotage it yourself. And it's like give up mode. I was saying Aquarius in my head, and then we have Gemini. What is this? It's the 10 of water. It's a rewarding family life too. It's emotional. It's material needs. Things getting going. All right. It's trustworthy relationships. It's your best advice. They're telling you, like, how many times does Spirit have to tell you guys that this is a good situation? It's a safe situation. Okay. So whether it's on your end or the other person's end, it's like, how much more reassurance do my air signs need right now? You know, so it's like, I don't know. That's why I'm telling you, like, I don't know if it's my air that's going to sabotage, because whether it's fear or whatever, but it's like, I'm, Gemini, it's like, I'm giving you, not me, it's like Spirit talking, like, I've given you more than enough signs. Like, it's like, obviously there's something going on here, because it's sabotaging. It's, you know, so it's like, you got the 8 of water. So it's like a desire to move on and go towards a spiritual or emotional growth, all right, with the Ace of Fire. But this is a desire to have more with this person, because it's the 2 of Cups and it's the foolish man. It's that desire to move forward with this person for my Geminis. But it's like my air signs are just kind of like, I just wanted to use the word dumbfounded. So some of you are dumbfounded, and I don't know what that means, not as an insult, and I don't know what that means, like, for who. Is it your energy or is it somebody else's energy? Like, but all I know is that more than enough messages, signs. Okay, so let's move on to fire. Let's move on to fire. I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. So maybe something is going on with my fire signs. I gotta run to the bathroom. I gotta run to the bathroom with all this coffee. All right. I'll be right back, Jack. And it just came to me. It's like, it wanted me to clarify, like, with my Libras, because I did you guys first, and I was like, what did you pull? The Knight of Cups and renewal. So it's like balancing out the scales with somebody, and it's all that air energy, okay? It's like, go restore what needs to be restored. and with Aquarius, it was what, the ten of water, so that talks about home life. So it's like contentment, like, so it's like focus on your home life right now. All right. And then with Gemini, it's like go towards your happiness, and it's desire, you know, and you had passion, so it's like they're all talking to you. Okay, so fire. All right, so Leo, Aries, Sag. Holy cannolis, I'm saying them like all backwards. So like, hi from Finland. Hi from Finny. Hi. All right, romantic feelings. So, oh, I normally don't even pull these first. All right, so this came out. I'm gonna take them. So let me put these back in the deck right off the bat for my fire. And I don't even really want to get into the love first, but I don't know why I went straight to that. Leos and Aries and my Saggies. All right, you got feelings for somebody. And it's like either you or this external energy wants to explore them, but it's like something needs to be healed. Okay, so it's like, again, here we go. We're all propensities, ladies and gents. Okay, so it's like this is just either this is the fire aspect of your chart. All right, so but it's like, think about it subconsciously. Every aspect is resonating right now. Subconsciously, it's like you're all seeking the same thing, or vice versa, you know. So it's just what's in the energy. But it's like, here we go. It's like those feelings that you want to explore, but it's like healing family issues. So it's like a need to forgive and restore in peace in past life. So it's like we also have this energy here where is it real, is it not real? But look at the desire, look at the passion. Like he wants to just like grab her breast, but like in a very gentle, primal way. So it's like so much passion where it's very like this person, like if you bruise easily, okay, like even in the midst of intimacy, you wake up the next day and you'll have bruises all over you, because it's like it's that primal energy, guys. This desire is not these feelings that you have for whatever's happening, okay, whether it happens this weekend or not, it's like it's instant. You go from like, it's just incredible. It's actually beautiful, because that type of and it's not even tension, but it's like that type of that passion that you guys can have like that is just amazing. Okay, fire, Leo, Saggy, Aries. Leo, Saggy, Aries. My lions, my Saggies, my hot tamales. This is very it's not, I'm not feeling go 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 like normal with you guys. Not with romance. With romance, I'm feeling like it's like whoa, like just whoa. It's whoa. I don't know if you have, I don't know why DMX just came to me, probably because like just whoa. I don't know if you're fantasizing about somebody right now, strong fantasy, or like or you picture yourselves in different scenes or in different locations and you're going at it all weekend. You know, I don't know. But to me, it's like if you guys are arguing like in the other ones, in the other reads, you know, sabotaging energy. But it's like if you decide not to sabotage, because it's not going to be in every propensity, you know, it's that underlined fear. It's gonna be pretty intense. Sorry. I mean, because look at that. It's like it's inevitable. Like you can't escape this. And in the middle, it's like it's healing. All right, something needs to be healed. All right. And you got mortality at the bottom of the deck here, so it's like it's just finding the beauty in something. It's like a spiritual bond, huge spiritual bond here. But you pulled such a curious dream, so it's like grounding, returning to this healing, returning to reality too. You know, coming home. This is effing deep. I mean, just the way I talked about you guys' intimacy, and then someone coming home and back to reality, like back to life, back to reality. But this is that spiritual, it's that spiritual connection that you guys have. And I'm telling you, you've never healed from a situation from a past life with this person. So it's like some of you legitimately are like, is this connected to real life now, or is this connected to past life? So it's like, or you're dreaming of past lives. I don't know. It's gorgeous. Someone's coming home. So we have a beautiful union between two people this weekend at some point. So congratulations, because like, whoa, that's all I have to say is that if something comes together for you this weekend, honest to God, from the bottom of my heart, congratulations, because this is deep. It's beautiful. It's precious. It's pretty awesome. It's pretty awesome. That's too many. I just want one. Fire. And this is fire, all right, like the passion, but like this is a different type of fire. Understanding. Okay. And you got surrender. So it's like that release, that need to release and surrender. But understanding, okay? Understanding is an understatement. Like, you guys, it's like having to understand each other. And it's like these eyes, like this card, like usually can sometimes make me cry, because it's like, it's way more than you think it is. Like, you look into like an eye of an elephant, and it's like your whole life story, and it's like they see through you, and I don't know what it is, but whatever you're going through is freaking deep. So it's also the greater version. It's the gift, okay? It's seeing something. So not only through your physical eyes, but you know, your spiritual eyes. And it's like every card you have here, I talked about how spiritual like this bond was. It's like you're able to understand each other. So it's like, it's the grace, okay? It's the willingness to move forward. It's the willingness to understand. It's learning from the life lesson, okay? It's taking one look at the current circumstances from a different perspective. It's freeing yourself from all these thoughts that you're having and not talking about. It is receiving a new opportunity. You are receiving a new opportunity to look more beyond your past. So it's like, let the damn past go, because a lot of what you guys are holding on to, you don't even realize it. So if you're holding resentment, it's kind of happening in this lifetime, but it was so much worse in the past lifetime. So it's linked. So it's like, right now, it's like, I don't know if anyone's seeing eye to eye, because there's that sabotage, okay? So like, but you both understand each other. You both have like this, you both know that you've had a past life, or I mean, it is something like that, all right? And it's like you have a new opportunity. Accept the fear from your past. Literally accept that the fear from the past is actually going to help you move forward. It's like you serve a greater purpose. It's all about perspective, ladies and gents. Give yourself permission to feel free. Okay? Go after what your heart desires. So it's like, whoa, like all these cards, it's like the eyes, I can't even, like, this is like, whoa. What you guys must go through and feel when you're together must be super overwhelming. Like, I'm telling you, like, my fire signs are it's way more, it's like whatever your fire sits in your chart, like, this is the deep you're feeling. So if your fire sits in like a home life or your 8th house or the 5th house, like, forget about it. Like, you're looking at like an emotional weekend. You're like you're either going to be like, I don't understand. Like, even if something comes into reality and this person comes home, or this is just you going home and virtually like spiritually home. Okay. So it's like how profound and how beautiful. And I'm telling you, like, if that was me and that energy, even being in my home, in my bed upstairs, knowing that I was home, like literally spiritually home, connecting, like figuring this out and understanding why this all happened. Like, if you can actually look at it from that perspective and not the perspective of like a freaking mortal, where it's like your everyday life is getting the best of you. Wholly emotional. Like, I'd be crying a mess, but like I'd be such a happy crying mess. You know what I mean? Because it's like, yay, like I understand, I figured it out. Like, all this that we're going through is just, it's nonsense. You know, I've been holding on to this and you've been holding on to that. Like, what the fuck were we doing? But then at one time, it's like you both realize, like, it's not about why this happened or how you're feeling like this, because it's like it's attached to other things. So it's like, just get past it. It's like, what a weekend of opportunity to speak from your soul and understand. This is like a Kundalini awakening too. This is like it's like the two of you when you're together, and it's way more than Kundalini. It's like it's way more than download. It's like transcendental. It's just like, whoa, it's so profound. Okay, so it's the 7 of Wands. So it's like, again, it's like, it's that fight. It's like you're fighting it. Someone's fighting these romantic feelings, fighting it, guarding their heart. You know, it's like, whatever this is incredibly deep. Fire, Sagittarius, Rams. You got the 4 of Wands. It's that home life, you know, and you got Justice again. So it's like the truth coming out about something, but it's under family issues. So it's like, it has to do with home life. All right, emotional home life, love life. It's not work. Okay, it's grounding a situation here, and I'm telling you, this is effing deep. You know, that song just came to me. You remind me of something. You remind me of the things that I once knew or did. It's something like that. Like, wow, what a beautiful connection. But I'm telling you, like, this is like, let me take a step back and breathe. Like, let me catch my breath. There's definitely frustration here. It's not all passion, because it's so deep. But like, I was just channeling something. It went away. Here's the Sag. 3 of Wands is having the strength to confront this. Whatever this is, you know, have the strength to push through it, you know. This is all about fixing a foundation. But you guys' guards are up, walls are up. You know, you guys don't have the sabotaging energy. Well, the 7 of Wands is sabotaging energy too, because it is the Voga, you know. It's like you got these romantic feelings for somebody, but it's like you're speaking from a dark place. You're speaking from hurt. You know, it's Voga. But again, it's justice come out in every read to balance out these damn scales. It's not just karma or karmic. It's time to make the right decisions, you know, so you can move forward. And, you know, you can't perfect something overnight, but like you can work towards it, you know, especially with the 3 of Wands with the future. Like, just try to understand from this other person's perspective type thing. Like, it's obviously understanding on both behalves, okay? But this is definitely Venus, 4th house, 8th house. So this is 4th, 5th, 8th house. So if you have, which, you know, would be Jupiter too, and then you pull the sun, it's like clarity, growth. You're going to see something, all right? And it's like, oh, your future is bright. That's for damn sure. There's travel there too. Foreign lands, that type of stuff with the Princess of Wands right there. But depending on where you have any fire in those chats, and say like with Taurus being the 5th house, like, but where you could have, you know, you can be a ram in the 5th house. So it's like, I almost just went so astrology with you guys, but I think I would confuse you. But like, take like, say you're a Scorpio in the 5th house, but Taurus rules it. So it's like, that's got to be tough because, you know, it's that spiritual side, but it's the sensual side. It's deep and it's dark. And now you got two things that are underground and dark, but then, you know, you got the passion too, and wanting to ground it. And then you got the beauty, you got the work life. It's like when you mix the two of them together, the two zodiacs, it kind of tells you where you're at and what you need to work on, vice versa. It can get complicated, so I don't want to go too deep into it, but like that's the type of stuff where it's like, it gets tricky. And especially if you have a Saturn, if your Saturn's sitting, you know, like I said, with your Saturn and your Jupiter, all that, your Pluto, telling you it's the fire. And I got a lot of fire in my chat, especially in my Vedic. But even in my chart, Western astrology, I have Jupiter 4 times. I have Taurus 5 times. I got a lot of Scorp in it too. So it's you know, it's like, I don't even think you guys like realize, because I have, you know, and I got a lot of Leo too. So Gemini 4 times, guys, but yet my sun, moon, rising, and Venus are not air. See what I'm saying? So it's like, and that's what I'm saying. It's a lot. But this, I was saying Leo in my head. So you got the Page of Fire, outgoing, creative, confident, mischievous, news of an exciting new endeavor. Okay, something's coming on your way. It's a page. It's like something brand new. But it's like, I don't know. It's like the feelings are here, the passion's here. It's like that. It's here. But it's like, it's such vulgar. Like, whatever's coming out of your mouth is just, it's negative. It's not, it's like, what are you doing? So your best advice is just to look at it, you know, just have fun in life. Go on a new adventure, you know, heal, figure it out, Aries. Fix the foundation, you know. You got the staff. You know, so it's happy times, positive changes, optimistic long-term plans, being on the right path. All right, so it's like all you guys' outcomes is just phenomenal. All right, and it's Sag. It's just great, you know. And you got the King of Earth. All right, so it's a successful time too. Being confident, having that Midas touch, opportunities, all right, being offered. And whatever it is you do for work, you've definitely done it in a past life, or you're studying it or something, or you're about to incorporate it. And it could be in an Aquarius, wherever your Aquarius sits. It's like whatever. We'll just leave it at that. All right, we're going to move on to water. All right, so it's a new start with something too, the way I look at it like that. But this is emotional, okay? And it has to do with your situation, your foundation. It has to do with your future, where it leads you, how to balance it out, how to really look past what it is that you're feeling, and understand that it's a feeling. And spiritually, someone's going home, which is, I'm telling you, that is the best feeling. But it's such an overwhelming feeling. I've been there. I've also been in the times where it's like you sit in bed crying, and it's like you just want to go home, and you don't know what it means, but it's like you just want to go home. And I've said that, and I've been so confused about it. And this was a while back, good 6 months, if not more. But now I understand exactly what it is. And I think because you're going to take the time to understand a situation, you're actually going home. Like, it's something's about to kick off. So I hope that makes sense. It's like, just forget about the bullshit, forget about the nonsense, like, just fucking forget about it. Like, don't be smug about it or anything, but like, just don't be angry. Don't hold a grudge. Like, I you know me, I can hold a grudge sometimes too, and it's like, I did end up making it with my friend. You know, things are good now, but it's like, I know how stubborn one can be, okay? Especially, you know, if one's hurt or not seeing eye to eye. But like, I get it now. I get what they're saying right there. And it's not an easy thing to do, but it's like, surrender that feeling, whatever you're feeling, you know, like, stop sabotaging. Like, scary or not scary, is it deep, is it not deep, is it emotional, or is it anger? Like, whatever it is, you know, it's like, get your clarity and just move forward if this is not going to work for you, okay? Because externally, it's like, you're going home and growing spiritually anyway. Like, my fire signs are going through something very spiritual, you know? So it's actually beautiful. It's you've gone through awakenings, you've gone through transitions, and this is every zodiac. It just depends on how you're feeling it and how you're going to grasp it over the weekend, you know? It's almost like I'm feeling like, now that I just understood what they were trying to say, it's very calming. So it's just like, moving forward. Like, because if somebody's stuck on the past and holding on to that, you've both been holding on to something that you were unaware that you were both even holding on to. And it's like you don't even want to argue over that. Like, why, you know? So it's like, I get it. Like, go home, just go home, you know? And for those who are in that situation, will truly know what going home is. It doesn't take another person to go home. This could be somebody, you could already be home, and this is the other spiritual person that's in your life that's about to come home. But like, it's what you're about to experience, whether you hold on to it or let it go, is very profound, because you will understand. So it's almost like, if I'm looking at it in my situation, I understand I can let go and move on, or I can try to fix it and move on. Either way. So it's whatever you choose to do in that situation. Okay, it's like, there's beauty in that. It's like getting past the pain and letting go and understanding why, you know. It's like, this is just an additional message for what we're talking about, because I forgot to call out water. But it says, never jam today. So it's like, promises that never come to be, empty words, okay? Not lifting, not lying in a note. So it's like, it's like, it's that sabotaging. Stop, don't lie to yourself. Like, empty words. So if someone's not talking, you know, it's like let them be jammed up in something, you know. It's like promises that somebody didn't keep. So it's like, as I was talking about, either let go or move forward, you know. It's that fire read was just so profound, guys. I hope you guys can understand what I'm saying. Like, understand, like, if somebody is, it's like examples. It's like, don't be taken by all these sweets too, okay? Because something's not as sweet as you think it is, okay? I'll tell you that. It's like, somebody's going to regret some stuff too. But because it's like fearing from mistakes that you've made in the past, fearing moving forward. You know, it's too focused on the past. And it's like, that's what I'm saying. Somebody's not going to make it through this energy. Okay. Which is okay. Eventually you'll come around again, and you will. But right now it's almost like some of you completely need to just like be at one with yourself and understand that sometimes, you know, it's not worth arguing. It's not worth, I'm not saying this situation in general. I'm just saying in general because I was talking. But like, if you're not seeing eye to eye, and someone's angry and they don't understand, you know, it's just understand that they don't understand. You know what I mean? Like, if they don't understand, then they don't understand, troops. Like, does that make sense to you guys? It's kind of like what that understanding is about. Like, you understand enough to know that if like they're not ready, or whatever plays a factor there, it's like you already know. So maybe you need to understand that they're not in the energy of quite understanding yet, and you might just need to back off yourselves. Okay, like move forward with or without. It doesn't mean water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It doesn't mean like, I don't necessarily want to say that. Like, something's tricky right now where it's like, I gotta watch what I say type thing. And it's the same as Earth, okay? Belonging to your own dream, creating that, all right? So it's like, it's the same as what you, so you guys have strong Earth placement right now too, because the way that popped was like, it was so gentle too. So it's like, it's linked to that understanding. And with her understanding, it's kind of sorrow. It's kind of beautiful. But again, it's like, you know, it's change. And again, it was at the bottom, never jam. So it's like, something's inevitable, whether you come together or you're not. But somebody's going to sabotage something, all because of something that's linked to past life, all because somebody doesn't know how to release something, or somebody's just on guard. And it takes a long time for somebody to reach that point where, you know, you guys can talk about something and see both sides of the story, see both sides of the situation. Say someone's been angry for a long time and the other person's been angry for a long time too, but it's two totally different reasons. And it's like, you guys are both like, I had no idea you were even upset with me over that, or I had no idea, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, you can either try to understand where each other's come from and try to move forward and fix it, or you just got to let it go. It's one or the other. But you got to do it in such a spiritual way where it's like, no matter what's happening there, your outcome, exterior to love, is this forward movement. It's here for all zodiacs, you know. So let go of whatever it is that needs to be released, whether you guys work on it together or not. Like, it's big, guys, and it's right before Aries goes right into that new moon too. I'm telling you, like, this is it's a big thing. Like, if you guys don't solve something, like, it's okay, let it go, you know, in a very beautiful way, you know, because there's so much more than to hang on to that. And it takes somebody a long time to get there, you know. Took me a long time to get there. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. It's not easy. It's not easy. Both concentration and wholeness. So it's like, you're so concentrated on one more. You're so concentrated on what's next, which is beautiful. It's because you're creating something. My water signs right now are in the midst of creation. So I feel like I feel like, I'm going to take these two. I feel like your love life is complicated. You got new beginnings at the bottom of the deck. You got spiritual quest and protection. So, holy shit. Your spiritual path right now is blessed. You're protected. It's spiritual. See what I'm saying? Like, so it's not like you're purposely going to ignore someone else. It's like you finally understand. And if this other person exterior to you does not understand, it's like, it's okay. Because you are in this spot of just spiritual beauty. I'm talking like every single one of these cards is just, it's breathtaking. You know, it's humanitarian work, spiritual work. It's creating a new future. It's knowing that you're protected. And boy, are you protected. Like, even when you sleep, like, look at this. Like, it's crazy. All right. So it's like what you've endured. Okay. This is not something that, I mean, this is a story that's been on my board for a long time too. It's like going through, it's that whole transcendental thing I was talking about. You know, it's like coming to an end and starting something new, and really just concentrating on what needs to be focused on, and really accepting that you can understand. And if the other person does not want to work on it with you, it's okay. You know, honest to God, because there's a situation, I'm telling you, that's going to come in, or it already came in, and like with the sun keep coming out too, some type of clarity, and there's some type of anger. It's like somebody wants to restore or not restore, or play games, or keep the tension, keep the silence. It's like that type of energy, and it's like, no, like, no way, no how, like, whomever this group is for, like, what a transition. Like, there's no time for games. There's no, if anything, it's more painful, it's more hurt, because it's like you really look at something like that, but it's like you have to say to yourself, I understand why they're looking at it like that, and if you guys can fix it, fix it. If you can't, make sure you stay concentrated on the future right here. Okay, don't, because whatever link you have with this person is spiritual, and it's deep. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, please. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We have engagement, make an effort, children. So this is if you guys were to get together, okay? Engagement is, yeah, some is like, okay, I'm going to put a ring on the finger. And others, it's just whatever happens next happens quick, okay? And this is love life, and it's romantic feelings, okay? And it's like freeing yourself from all this, the energy, you know. It's like, I think you all should just take a big breath and breathe while I run to the bathroom and let Lucy up. Okay. So it's like freaking stretch, man. I'm telling you, like, for real. Like, just step out of what we were just in for a moment, because it's like people, it's like you get lost. Like me, it's like, whoa, right. I just got sucked right back into it because it's at the forefront, you know, but it's like, I can understand what this is. Like, we're gonna, like, as soon as I'm done this, I'm gonna answer questions for you. So, because I need you to understand what this is. Okay. This is not just, it's whoa. Okay. Some of you are seriously going to someone's going to put a ring on someone's finger. Like, you're legitimately going to be engaged soon. But it's like making an effort. So it's like, love is worth taking the step. So it's like everything I'm talking about, this is why it's so deep, because I think one person is understanding it and the other one's not. So it's like, what a tough decision to move on and just focus on you, yourself, your children, your family life. It's not easy. It's like freeing yourself. I'm not saying anybody has to leave this person behind. Like, you think like, oh, I'm gonna leave him behind, I gotta leave her behind. No, or a child, but it's not like that. It's leaving the past, letting the past really be in the past. Like, this is way too spiritual for like, for you not to really to move forward, because it's like you're creating your own thing right now. Like, you're so protected. It's beyond beautiful. And it's like, people don't understand. Some people are just, they're so protected in the guides and the angels. And it's like, I really hope you have such gratitude for these people that are around you, because it's like, what a sense of maturity. And I'm not saying one is more mature than the other. I don't know you guys' circumstances, but I'm telling you, like, it's that understanding. It's like someone understands, and it's like you understand what this is too. So it's got to be even harder if you're the one that has to let go. Bye, sweetie. Have a great day. And it's like you're not letting go out of like anger or frustration. It's like, come on. It's like, what you're feeling is like, you're gonna do it and it's gonna be okay, and you'll probably be upset. And it's like, the first thing that comes to me is like, it's awful. It's
One car per family. One car. You're gonna love that in Michigan. Hey, how do you like that? Yeah, one car per family. I don't think.
Well, I would say that the second highest polled Democrat so far is Bernie Sanders, who's a self-sabotage.
I don't. Lucy just turned the TV on, but I don't know if you're dealing with like a political situation. But regardless, it's awful energy, because it's stomach. It hurts your stomach, guys. It's, I know what this is. Like, you guys are either gonna push through this together this weekend, or you got to concentrate on your future. That's it. You know, it's like, here's the opportunity. If it's presented to you, take it. You know, if you guys argue or whatever, like, you got to look at something in a different perspective in order to get through this weekend, no matter who you are, no matter what zodiac you are. Okay. I don't know if someone makes you feel awful, or it's like awful thoughts, awful things. Like, I don't feel like it's like that. Let me get through this so I can kind of explain to you what's happening. And something's going to come through, or it's not, because at the bottom you got never jammed today. So it's right back to, don't make promises you can't keep, like broken words. It's like not hearing something you want to hear. It's like not listening to yourself, you know. It's like you're not listening. Like, somebody, see what I'm saying? It's like one has understanding. It's like, I think you both understand. It's like, still wants me to like talk about it, because I can't, guys, when I look at this, is so, so overwhelming. It's like the fire. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We'll talk about it in a second. You got the Queen of Wands energy with engagement. Okay, so it's like that fire, that flame, that set in your ass to keep going. It's that concentration. It's focus of the future. It's focus on making the effort to where you need to make the effort. If you need to put more effort in children, put more effort in children. But this children is being emphasized. Like, we are the world. We are the children. We're gonna something, a better place. We are something. It's old school. That my pitch, that's different. It's a different song. But again, you got romantic feelings for here from somebody that obviously is linked to the past life, but some of you are considering just moving forward, clear as day. It's like freeing yourself, but moving forward in a good way, guys. Not like, oh, screw you, I'm out, See what I'm saying? Like 8 of Cups. So it's like somebody's out. It's abandoned success, and it's under make the effort. All right, so I'm telling you, it's like one of my water signs does not want to make the effort here. And I don't, and it could be the Queen of Wands, and I don't think, or it's vice versa, it's towards the Queen of Wands. But that's that sabotaging energy, because the cards here, this is what Spirit like wants you to know. It's what's happening, it's happier times, making the effort, If they're not a love life, focus on your children, grandchildren, animals, but this is regarding a love life, romantic feelings. So, or maybe somebody's walking towards you to make the effort, or you're at the 8 of Cups stage where you're going to walk towards something to make the effort. But like, to me, this is something that's being abandoned, whether it's coming from the feminine or the masculine. And it's like everything I've been talking about, it's like, what are you trying to really tell me here? Because it's like, I'm not looking at like, if you have to move forward, you have to move forward. I wouldn't look at that as you're abandoning a situation. Because it's like that, it's that higher knowledge. And I know you always got fear, but that there's no fear based in what this is that's happening spiritually. Maybe further on, but not in this current weekend. If that fear base is there, that's linked to just karma, something you have to experience. So it's like judgment. You got the judgment. So it's you're judging yourself or somebody else, clear as day. Okay. I think it's just things that are based from not a current situation. This one's tricky, guys. It's like, is somebody gonna give somebody a second chance, or vice versa? Like, is somebody gonna walk towards you, or are my water signs walking towards somebody giving somebody a second chance? Maybe they have kids, a Knight of Wands. So it's like, this is a quick message for somebody, and it's like, I don't know if you got kids with somebody, or it's an ex-father, an ex-boyfriend, somebody you have kids with, you might get a message from, wanting your forgiveness. It is Mercury, guys, but forgiveness and reflection, all that happens every day of the year. Okay, but this is when people come in last minute. So you might have two different people on the board here. I think you got a couple people coming at you. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And look at all this fire coming at you too. Fire. Yeah, see, 4 of Swords. They had the same thing with the 8 of Swords. See, same thing, romantic feelings. Somebody does not know how to open up and tell somebody how they feel. They haven't healed from a situation. You hurt somebody, or somebody got hurt by your words. It's something. And you have an energy on my board that just does not know how to push through that, okay? I don't know if you have a stubborn child. but people are hurt. And it's past pain. And it could be from another lifetime, okay? But people are hurt. Hurt by words, actions. Tell me about this Queen of Wands. This Queen of Wands looks like they're about to get into a relationship with somebody or take a next step with somebody over the weekend. They're going to walk towards the happiness, whether it's someone they already been talking to or this other person. It is something. The universe is, it's like the wheel is something here. She's destined to move forward. She's walking away with the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Wands is just destined to move. And I'm telling you, like, I don't know if it's out of the blue. Like, what if like an ex-father, what if your ex-husband, okay, because it's the woman, what if your ex-husband legitimately, someone you have kids with, comes back and it was like, they put a new ring on your finger. I'm telling you, there's effing, I got the goosebumps from head to toe. You got two people, you got somebody coming back at you. And I don't know if you even want them to come back, and you might decide, I'm not doing this with you again. Like, I'm walking away. We put this effort in. Like, somebody wants that last chance for forgiveness. I'm telling you, like, somebody's like, let's do this. I want to do this. I want to do this. And it's like they've never healed from what they did to you. It's something huge like that, okay? And it's universal. Like, it's the wheel. Like, this mama is walking away, maybe putting more concentration on work and her family and her home life, and it's like she feels restricted when it comes to this romantic feelings, you know, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, him or her, you know. And it's like, yeah, you've healed, but like you're still feeling restricted. So it's like, I feel like it's the other person that might be feeling restricted, because whomever's not, because somebody has a deep understanding here. And yeah, some of them have families with somebody else, but I don't see third party energy. The two energies I feel, okay, are alone. And if they are with someone else and someone comes back, they're alone in that relationship, you know? Tell me about this Knight of Wands. So this is a message. I don't know. It's like the both of you gotta forgive each other. To me, it's like forgive each other for both for abandoning each other. Like, it's not just a one-sided scenario here. And it's the Queen of Cups. Okay, so it's like he's looking at her like the Queen of Cups. She's a mother. She's thoughtful, and she is the Queen of Wands. They're looking right at each other. It's not the third party. Okay, it could be like, ooh, somebody did something foolish when you guys were separated. Somebody got married, but they're definitely not together anymore. That's for someone. But they're looking at this person, you know, can run a household, you know, and she's the Queen of Wands. For those that are new, Courtney's always like, I just assume you should know what the queens and kings stand for, but like, home life, you know, somebody who nurture, someone that's got compassion, somebody, you know, the Queen of Wands is just somebody intuitive and inspiring and fresh and hot and full of desire and authoritative and just go, you know. It's like, it's beautiful energy. I definitely don't see third party. So it's like this Queen of Wands is like the feminines in this Queen of Wands energy of going, but not in a bad way. Just, it's the desire, it's the passion that keeps her going. Like, it's like, I can't let nothing hold me down. Like, this one's on, like, you know, goals, you know. The other one I'm sure is goals too, but like this one has to focus here. But this Knight of Wands has a message for the Queen of Cups, and I think it has to do with why you guys haven't been together, like why someone walked away. Tell me about this Eight of Cups. And for some of you, I'm telling you, like, again, you got 2 8s on my board now, too. It's the Princess of Swords. So there's children here somewhere. But regardless of that, it's the Queen of Wands that's going to walk away from this gentleman. But I don't even think, like, you guys are talking. Like, and if you're talking, I don't think you guys are together because you guys are both loners. I feel the whole loners, you're alone, okay? I don't know if you got a message that gave you clarity. I don't know what the underlined issue is because there's so much love. Because she's on the 8 of Cups. It's like the universe is telling her, walk away. And this one listens to the universe. This one listens to the divine. It could just be saying, walk towards making the effort. And she's like, no, I want to walk away. So she could be sabotaging too. Walk towards forgiveness. Walk towards making an effort. You know, do it all. Pay attention to your children. Do things with your children. Incorporate your children. Work on healing these romantic feelings. Work on healing what it is with this Knight of Wands that's coming at you. Work on it. So it's like lots going on. But this is that energy where I'm always telling you guys, always saying to you guys, you know, it's every aspect of your life. So emotional, intellectual, what was that other word I was just looking for? Oh, I knew I heard that from. So let me just, tell me Cancer, best advice for my Cancerians. It's the Knight of Air. All right. Events that are going to happen at great speed. Think about it carefully and review your options. Okay. Creative solutions. It's that whole creating right here. So it's like you can create something new if you choose to. But so it's like, I don't know if you're going to let pain get the best. I don't know. This is your best advice though. Okay. Something's coming at you quick over the weekend for those who this is for. And it is time for you to review your options. Instead of just walking away, why don't you look at something in a more creative manner, you know, Scorpios. So, or it's telling you to message somebody, but when you do it, nah, that's best advice. That's probably the message you're getting. And a 6 of Earth, my Scorps. All right, money coming in. All right, time to put an effort into to balance out the scales. There is new career opportunities, and I see that clear as day right here. Okay, and it's recovering too from health or financial troubles. Pisces. So to me, it's like balance out the scales, you know, be smart about your decision before you just write something off. And my Pisces, it's like illusionary. It's like, again, it's like that feeling of being trapped. This could be lack of self-confidence, all right, afraid to take action. It's that whole restriction too. That's on my board. It's the 8 of Air, 8 of Air. 8-8, again, 8-8. And then what were the other ones? It was just the 8-8. So now you got 8-8-8, but that talks about abundance coming your way too. Let's find out about this restriction. I think it's just somebody restricting themselves because they don't want to talk about, just somebody's emotions are not at the forefront. They're just not focused on emotions right now. But it's like, I feel like 8 of Air, that's where, like, that's what's important this weekend. Or important in general. I just got a whiff of my perfume. I don't know what that means. Again, the Lovers in the Sun. So it's like, it's that clarity. It's like, someone has clarity. I don't know. It's like, it could be the end of the ego too. It could be, and it's like, this keeps throwing me off. It's got to be a strong Leo Gemini 2 connection, but like, it could be that whole thing that I was singing last weekend too, like, here comes the sun, it's all right. Because I feel like there was messages throughout the week with this hot conversation. Whether you actually had a sit-down conversation or it was just text messaging, whether it was arguing or no arguing, whether it was a lot of messaging or no messaging, it's like there's a lover gave some type of clarity. And if you haven't gotten that message yet, you will. Okay. So it's like, and then from there, concentrate on other things. So if you're already in this situation and it didn't go well, it's legitimately time to concentrate on other things because, some of you got that clarity. And even if it's just like, even if it was like that one little message where it was one thing, but like you understand now why something went down, that's still your clarity, whether it's like it was a whole conversation or not, troops, so it's like, I think what just needs to be focused on right now is your home life, this spiritual quest, because this is like, it's like your love life needs to be incorporated. Some of you need to spend more time with your children for damn sure. Some of you are, it's not like neglecting, but it's like, hey, it's like, oh, they're quiet and they're doing their thing. Like, say, okay, they're on Xbox, so I'm going to do my thing while they're doing their thing. And it's like, well, you actually have time. Why don't you spend that time? Have your child get off their Xbox, their PS3, 4, whatever there is now. You know what I mean? Like, get off the phone type thing. Or if you're just a family unit and you already have kids and it's like, there's not really anything going on that's rotten or horrible or awful, it's go outside with the children, go to the zoo, go to the park, do something like that. But I feel like you're about to create, you're studying, you're concentrating it on the now. But you also have this spiritual romantic connection with somebody. And I think there's more than one person here. But regardless of that, it's like learning to incorporate different aspects of your life into one, it's just this, whatever it is that you guys, are creating, whatever's happened spiritually here. I mean, this is a spiritual journey to like say the least. Like this is, it's just speaking to me so profoundly. And it's like, I know for me, like I got to talk about my ventures with you next. I can't yet, guys, okay? And I will soon, and it's so exciting, okay? And I'm under contract, okay? But we can't talk about it yet. So it's like, and it's spiritual, obviously, what I'm doing next, okay? But it's whole new awesomeness, all right? And you'll know within the next couple weeks, okay? But, so I know what this is. But it's also telling you to incorporate. But I don't know if you're too focused on this and you're going to brush out, because looking at it as the feminine perspective, I don't know if you're too focused on what's happened with you spiritually and your new endeavors, where it's like you're leaving all the other stuff out. You know what I'm saying? But this, with this card, with the whole other thing, with the understanding, okay? I'm not saying you have to leave anyone. That's not what this is. It's just, there's something. It's like, I don't know if someone's too busy for you. They're too busy studying. They're too busy not giving a rat's ass trying to fix nothing. It's like, I don't know what they're up to. Okay. Or if they're just concentrating on another thing, or this is you concentrating on another thing. But it's like, to me, it's like you're concentrating on a spiritual path, and it's like, just don't forget, yeah, school, definitely school too. But if you're schooling, you know, you're doing a spiritual thing too, or you're gonna take what it is you've learned and you're gonna incorporate it into a spiritual reality. Okay. It's just bringing me back to the past life. So does anyone have questions on that when we were talking about that? About like the past life? Oh, I'm not down. No, I'm lost in this. It's like trance-like energy that's here. The trust is hard. Insulting. So you're insulted that you're not being trusted. Yeah. That's tough too when somebody feels insulted, guys. Okay. A lot of things play factor when somebody feels insulted. That's what I'm saying. Like there's two different people here that where it's like, you know, for example, she felt insulted, you know, and maybe the other one had no idea that they were insulting you. You know, and it's like somebody sees something now, somebody understands now. So say that person came to you, Malachi, was it Malachi? I can't remember. Say somebody came to you and they told you, or you went to them and you told them, you know, that I feel insulted by XYZ, and they were like, well, that was never my intentions, you know, but this is what was happening with me and this is what I was doing. So it's like nobody, whoever this person is, it's like you guys have not, you're not on the same page with whatever it is that you guys are talking about, whatever's happening. It's like you're not on the same page. And I think somebody is at the point where they have enough clarity and understanding where it's like, okay, I get that you don't understand. So that's what it's saying. Like, so it's like you have a choice, sweetie, because it's saying, we can either work on this, or like, I get it. Like, I understand now, but like, can we both really understand it and move forward and understand why that was actually happening? You know? Right. So, you know, it looks like the conversation might come in. So it's like, it's up to you whether or not you guys want to fix it. But I think somebody now understands, like, I understand that this person doesn't understand what I was doing, or I understand, because it's all about that understanding energy. So it's like, I understand that this person, me and her are different, or XYZ. Like, I'm telling you, it's deep, and a lot of this is linked to your past life. It's not even current. It's happening in the current moment, but it's even more confusing, you know, because it's like you've done this before over and over and over, and it's like, are we going to push through this, or are you going to constantly feel insulted that you think this person's insulting you? Or are you going to confront that person and be like, okay, well, I feel insulted, you know, and then actually have a conversation, or you're going to leave it at that, you know? So it's like, that's why you also had the energy of not today. Like it's like somebody does not want to even continue to talk about it. That's that sabotaging situation. And like, and then I think the other one is like, okay, I understand. And it's like, so that's what I'm saying. So it's like, if you're letting go, the way you're letting go, it's like you understand, even if it's awful, even if it's an awful, awful circumstance that you feel this way and this one feels this way, and it's just awful that you weren't able to talk about it, and it's like you're sick to your stomach, and it's like, but you know it's out of your control. Somebody here understands that it's okay to still move forward. It's unfortunate. So does anyone else have another circumstance that I can put into factor for you? Money does not erase the pain. I don't really see materialistic stuff on my board this weekend, but that is true. I see I see maturity, and I see but there is sabotaging energy. I don't know who's going to sabotage what. But bottom line, if you guys can try to understand, if you're open to seeing both sides of the situation, good morning. The universe is really asking you to kind of give this a shot, even though there's trust factors, even though you're scared to open up your heart chakra, you're scared to love, you're scared to get into a commitment, you're scared to speak the truth, you're scared to open up that soul. You know, it's like they're asking you to do it. If you are this spiritual and you are on this quest and you know where you're going, it's like how can you not? So I don't feel like anyone's necessarily going to avoid each other over the weekend, possibly not if you already opened up communication. I think it's going to continue, but it's like you got to take a very understanding approach. I mean, spirit literally is, hey, you need to see both sides of the story. And if you can clearly see both sides of the story and someone else can't, therefore they want you to understand that and move forward. If you can both see both sides of a situation, therefore work together and move forward. So this is really for a group where communication kind of started, and whether it went back to silence or not, or it's just, you know, somebody's heated, so they're going to take some time and they'll text you the next day. I don't know how it's going to work for you guys, but this is the type of energy that's on my board this weekend. So it's either, yeah, we're going to have a conversation, whether it's in person or through text message, but it's all about being able to see the other side of the person's situation. It's that you don't have to be an empath, okay? That's your thing for this weekend, is legitimately being able to understand why this person is angry with you, or why this person is not around, or what it is someone chose to do. It's not, let's judge this or justify a situation. It's not about justifying jack shit. It's about understanding what went down. If you're not in the understanding energy, then don't bother communicating with somebody. Or that person who's not communicating with you anymore and it got shut down, they're not understanding. They're seeing it their way. And this other person would understand that and say, okay, it's all good. It's out of my control. Not today. You know, like, it's awful. It's awful, and it's gut wrenching. It's awful. It's awful that somebody clearly understands something and can clearly understand why somebody else is angry or hurt, but nothing's going to move forward. It's awful. So I want to step out of that. I'm going to pull you one Ganesha card for all zodiacs. And then we're going to wrap it up. What time is it? It's 11. I'll be back in a little while. I'm going to do like a, just do something on the board, okay? But weekend energy, I hope it's like eye-opening for you guys, okay? And it's personal transformation, okay? So, and again, it's like, it's not beginnings right there, but like, this is taking me in again, sucking me in. It's all about how you accept something, how you take something personally, how you transform through what's happening, how you work with the energy. Okay. I just want to read like the first line because it's bringing me to the caption. Your soul is assisting you creating the changes to align with your life purpose. So it's like it is being more focused on this spiritual work than anything else right now this weekend, guys. So it's like it's saying like somebody truly understands something, and with that understanding is not coming, it's not coming full circle. So it's like someone's understanding that they have to concentrate on this, and it's not easy. It's not easy what this one person is now understanding. Okay. Ganesh is pointing at the heavens and encouraging you to be open, new ideas, growth, all right, for your spirit. Listen to all small voices within. You may be feeling strong desire to obtain a new experience or a sense of meaning or inspiration or a purpose in your life. It's this time where you have to make significant adjustments in your life in all aspects. The adjustments are helping you proceed into changing yourself from the old to the new. You will soon see the benefits of the fresh perspective in life. And I'm telling you, this is what I'm feeling. Like it's like I literally within the last 24 hours, I feel this. It is that fresh perspective. I'm trying to like have you guys understand what it is I'm seeing and feeling. Okay, and it goes both ways. Okay. This is such a profound spiritual journey that you're experiencing that brings greater meaning to your purpose in life, to renew your inner energy. Don't underestimate, okay? Eliminate anything in your life that's not essential to you in your transformation. See what I'm saying, guys? So it's like realizing it's like some of your activities or what it is, it buffers your distractions. It's like whether this situation was truly important or not, you gotta assist that, you know, allow the changes that are taking place right now and to trust the period of greater calm and stability will follow. Ganesh is calling you to your destiny. It calls for your guidance, especially what it is you're yearning for. Okay, so it is all aspects of your life, guys, but it's looking up at all these that I'm looking at, and it's like when I say this is profound for the reading, like the way I feel this is so effing profound. Like I can't even, like, it is just beyond the protection you have, the like it's just like, it's like, oh, and it's like looking right up, like, yes, you know, you got this. And it's like, but you have that feeling, it's like, oh, it's just awful. Like other circumstances in your life might feel awful, okay, but like whatever needed to crash crashed, okay, like crashed and burned, you know. So it's like this is where it gets tough and complicated. So something's either going to come in for you guys or it's not. And it's like, if nothing comes in romantically, it's like your guide, something's just pushing you. It's like you just know you need to move forward spiritually and leave the situation in the past. Now, if you started the thing of communication, because all week was that energy of a heart to heart, whether it's a heart to heart or whether it's anger, no matter how it's going, it's a little bit of communication. And if that continues, they're saying try to work on it, okay? But if it gets shut down, then let it be shut down. All right, it's not like it's here it is too. And this is real life, guys. It's not shut it down, okay, and go back to it in 2 weeks. It's shut it down. The connection you guys have is profound. But one sees the understanding, and some of you do not know if the other one understands yet, because it's not complete communication. It's back and forth. It's like that heart to heart, that soul talk hasn't happened yet. It's just the beginning. So if it continues, try to figure it out. If it gets shut down, then no matter if this other person is busy or not, or you're busy or not, no matter who's busy, it doesn't matter. It's like, this is an important time, and in all aspects of your life. And if you don't learn to incorporate every aspect, other aspects will be shut down, no matter how well you think you're doing in a certain area. You know, so it's like, it really is time to your mind, your body, your soul this weekend. If you're talking to someone and you have a lover, you're in a relationship, or somebody reaches out, do your best to understand their circumstances, and try to hash it out, no matter if you end up being lovers, friends, or you just part ways, but in a way where you balance out the scale so you're able to part ways. If the open lines of communication got opened and shut down again, then it's just, you know what, like, I'm telling you, there's that one energy that understands, and it's that awful energy. Like, this is just awful. Like, I feel this way and you feel this way, but then, yeah, it gets shut down. Like, it's silence, because, well, you would know, you would understand. Okay. That's who this reading is for this weekend. That's the type of energy that's here. And if there's no communication and nobody, then it's not really your read. It's you more focused on, well, it's your read. It's just not your romantic aspect of it. It's your spirituality aspect of it. Okay. Because this would go on 7 days. Like, there has to have been some type of communication, whether it went well or not. You know what I mean, jelly beans? Because that was there all weekend, and now it's still communicating, but it's understanding. It's either going to come in and you got to fight every fear that you have to feel safe to have a communication, or to let that fear go, to tell somebody how they feel. It's all about emotions, and it's not necessarily easy to express emotion in the midst of pain and past lives and everyday life. But you know, it's a challenge, and it's like, you're either up for it or you're not. So it really just depends. Okay. So I'm going to come back and do another reading. I'm going to go try to eat something, and I'll be back. I need to step out of this. Okay. This is a very deep reading. This is like soul wrenching. This isn't like I'm pissed off energy. It's deep, and it's awful, as in, like, it's awful because it's sad, because you realize something that might not work out, but you know you need to concentrate on other things, and especially a path. And so some of you, it's 2 opportunities. Yeah, you gotta let it go, and others, you guys are gonna try to figure it out. But again, even trying to figure it out is gonna be tough, because fear kicks in. Is it safe to love? Is it safe to trust? Can I have this conversation? Do I want to do this again? It's just linked, you know. So it's like, you gotta put your foot down and be able to look at it in a different perspective, and be perfectly okay moving forward. You know what I mean, jelly beans? So, I'll be back later, Gators. But listen, first, it drew me to this again. So it's like, I'm going to pull one for the weekend. Just one single for all zodiacs. Because it's like unavoidable something. So, but it's like, it can't continue to just keep going. That's too many. Keep going without nothing. Again, too many. Without nothing coming into fruition, you know? So it's like, big decisions on forward movement. Romantic feelings. So it's like, if you have them, express them. It's like, they're there. Okay. And at the bottom of the deck is heart to heart. And it's like, you guys need to trust. Okay. And then you got chemistry and all the other ones. It's like, it's that whole energy that again is still here. So honestly, discuss how you feel. If communication opens, whether you like what you're hearing or not, say what needs to be said, but don't shut one person down. Don't say one thing and then just shut it down because you're angry. Don't like retaliate with someone. Say you're talking to this guy and, you know, they say something, you say something, and then they say something and it pisses you off. So you decide to shut them down and end the conversation. Like, don't do that. There's no growth there when you do that shit. It doesn't matter how busy your outside life is. Be honest to yourself, to your soul. And Spirit's just saying it's worth exploring. So if you guys actually give it a shot to have this conversation, whether you like what's being said or not, then please do. Please have this understanding that no matter if you like what you're hearing or not, have enough respect to have this conversation. Trust yourself. Let fear go. This is, whoever this group is for, this is way too big to hide behind a effing bubble. I'll tell you that, okay? That is, even if it's brand new and you're like, oh, I'm scared. Or do I want the past? Or do I want the ex-father back, the ex-mother? You know, it's like goosebump after goosebumps. Like it's what's on my board is so real. So it's either going to come together or it's not. But there's understanding there. So that's where that awful feeling comes in. Okay, because some of you got to just leave back up. Somebody's just not understanding, and one is, but you need to understand that spirituality is way more a focus for you if you're in that group. Okay, and you're in the group where you got to do it all and you have no choice but to incorporate everything. And some people on the other way, whether it's you or this other person, someone doesn't want to incorporate everything, you know, whether it's games or not, and you're both mature. It's like something is like fear is holding you, kind of the both of you back from opening up and trusting. It's like, because whomever this group is for, you guys are spiritual, you know. So it's like, it'd be foolish not to have that conversation. I'm telling you, some of you are not going to like what you have to hear from this other person, but you need to understand that everybody, you know, has different thoughts. Everybody has different ideas. Everyone has different passions, different goals. And it's like, you're either going to work together and figure it out, or you're not. But at least by the end of the weekend, at least if you guys can understand, try to understand where you're both coming from, it's going to be easier to move forward regardless of the outcome. Okay? I love you guys so much. I'll talk soon. I'll be back in like, I don't know.